So I heard a story this last week. It's been going around. I haven't heard the entire story. Apparently, Habib Nurmagomedov was offered $100 million to fight Conor if he do it in Saudi Arabia. If he'll do it in Saudi Arabia. Um, I don't know if it was a prince of Saudi Arabia. I don't know who it was who offered him that exactly, but like it matters. Um, and he turned it down. That's not including what he would have made for the fight. People were talking to make 150 to $200 million for the fight. How many athletes would do that? How many athletes would, not take the money? I mean, I don't know of any. He's a pretty stand-up guy. Now, a lot of people talking, why would he turn that down? I mean, you could give money away. He could give it to his countrymen. He could give it to, all sorts of causes he believes in. Unless maybe he's in really tight. I know he had a great time in Abu Dhabi. Maybe he's really tight with those guys and he doesn't want to irritate them, maybe. And so he said no. I really can't think of why he said no. He said, that's a ridiculous amount of money. No, thank you. Trying to figure out. Now, I know he doesn't want to fight Conor. And I think maybe he's not wanting to commit himself to anything. And I don't blame him. The way Conor treated him, the things he said about his wife, his father, his country, his religion. I wouldn't give the guy the time of day either. If he said that about me, my family, my everything about me. Habib also has to get through Tony Ferguson. But I don't think that's really the issue because I think Habib believes he will get through Tony Ferguson. So the other thing I think Habib has really made a point of lately is his legacy, and that he wants his legacy to be great. He wants George St. Pierre. Fighting Conor again. If he beats Conor again, where's the reward? He doesn't need the money. He's already beat him. He's undefeated. What's there to win? If he loses, there's a lot to lose. But if he wins, there's not a lot to win. He really wants to make his mark with his legacy and then retire at a decent age so he doesn't fight too long and lose. And, you certainly can't blame him for that. I'm going to do some blogs, a lot of blogs, I'm sure, coming up on, him and Tony Ferguson. But right now, the story is basically that he turned down, the opportunity at an unbelievable payday. And, if you like him, you don't like him, whatever. But that's some pretty high morals if that's why he did it. Because money can get most people to break their morals pretty quickly. And if he's standing on his morals and his high ground, you have to respect that. Raising my son by myself as a single dad, I always wanted to, be watching people or having people around my son that were good influences. I didn't want to have drug dealers. I don't want to murder. Obviously I don't want to hang out with those people anyway, but I really tried to do the best to give him a positive influence and people around him who he could look up to, who would be good for his life as he got older. And, if you're looking for that, if you're a parent, if you've seen any of this, you have to give this guy credit. He walks the walk. I mean, he doesn't like to fight in Vegas. He doesn't want to come to Vegas and party. He doesn't drink. He doesn't womanize. I mean, there's a lot of things he doesn't do that, if you have children who like you have seen, a lot of kids do. Kids love this. If they can look up to somebody who's really talented, but is also a good person, that's a double win in my book because when you raise your kids, it's a very difficult thing to do. A lot of times is find people you'd want your child to grow up and be like. Do you want them to be, like half these movie stars or athletes who have no respect for other people? The fact that he's standing on something with his morals is pretty impressive to me. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. It's just amazing to me that somebody would turn that down in today's day and age. And when you have the opportunity for that kind of money, you take it. Not for nothing. If they want to see me fight Conor McGregor, I'll go to Saudi Arabia. I mean, good God, that's a lot of money. I'm 50. I'd still do it for that kind of money. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. And if you didn't know about it, now you know. Please hit that like and subscribe. And I'll keep bringing you more content. Thank you very much for your time.